Sad thing about it, guys, these issues are not going away. Our kids are still having challenges, our preteens and our teens. No self-esteem. Their behaviors are completely crazy, and parents don't have a clue. How do you raise a kid now? Now today I heard that you can't even spank your kid. So now what do you do to the kid, right? But there's still some strategies that we can do that I can show you guys how to totally change the quality of your life as well as your preteen or as your teen life, right? So I created a online course. Is a drjohnoda.org. So it's drjohnoda.org. And I was, and then when I created that, I revamped my whole website. My other website is drjohnoda.com, and it hits on my parenting programs. It hit on my its programs that I'm gonna start giving again. My outcome is to reach over is millions of people in the next 4 or 5 years. The only way that I can do that, guys, is to do a podcast, is to do seminars and workshops, is to do whatever it takes to create a change. So, what we're going to work with teens, literally any behavior problems. Doesn't make a difference. It could be confidence, it could be OCDC, but with kids, it's only features, right? So this is features. It can be depression, right? It could be school issues. It could be behavior problems. It doesn't make a difference, right? And with parents, right? I will show you. I will show you how to enhance your parenting skills. I'm not going to tell you how to do a parenting skills. My job is to educate you, and so you can work on your communication and still use your same parenting style, but have more effective communication to work with your kids, your preteens or teens. The number one goal of that I have, right, is to work with parents, give them tools, and work with teenagers so they can break through their fears and their limitations. Because I've been there and done that. Some of the issues I see these kids having, I had it. And by the grace of God, I mastered it. And by the grace of God, I overcame it. And then I teach people how to overcome stuff. I remember a couple weeks, maybe back in, was it May of last year, right? A friend of mine called me up. He said that his grandson is stuttering. And I said, how long have you been stuttering? He said, off and on for about 7 years. I said, okay. He says, going to a speech therapist, but, nothing's helping. He said, can you talk to him, just about how you overcame yours? And I'm like, man, forget talking about this guy. I said, I'm going to fix him. He said, what? I said, give me about 5 minutes. I know how to fix this stuff, right? So the kid was talked pretty slow guy, deep voice. Literally, there's no lie. In 5 minutes, I gave him just a small tip. And this kid speak 95% of the time perfect. And his mom said it, how can you show somebody that quick? I said, because we have patterns. I says, if you understand the brain, if you understand what's taking place, it's easy. It's not hard. People want us to believe that mental illnesses and mental stuff is permanent. I can respect what they have to say. I just think a little bit differently. That's why I am a collective. I don't believe in the traditional mental health, so I just want you guys to understand that. I can respect it because I got taught that way, but there's different ways to actually change the quality of your life. Mental health does not have to be for 10,000 years. You get a person they can get better in a couple sessions, and then it'll be a noticeable change. So my philosophy and how I see things are completely different than most. I only focus on one thing, guys, and one thing only. I focus on results. If I can get the results that I need, and of that can change the quality of my teens and preteens and parents' life, that's it for me. And if you ever look at my case studies and ever look at for anybody of who I work with, these people are completely different people because I work with them. I understand because I've been there and done that. By the grace of God, I don't think I had many mental health issues, but I did have some. I had low self-esteem. I had confidence. I had no confidence. I did have suicidal thoughts. So this is being transparent. But I overcame all that stuff. And in this program, this podcast, or whatever however that we actually is interact, right? I'll show you of how to function as a human and show your preteen or teen and even yourself how to get over these issues. Because when you do that, that's when you have power. So the show's going to be exciting. I'm going to have experts on the show talk about different things about parenting and teens. I'm going to have people talk about is autism, which is really huge right now. Back 25 years ago, it wasn't as big, but right now it is. We're talking about self-esteem, and I'm literally going to work on every aspect of it because I want to give you guys some tools. And here it goes. If you move forward and want to work is with me, beautiful. If not, at least I gave back. Because my job and my goal and my mission is to serve you in the highest way possible. Because I know right now, parents, you guys have a hard time. Imagine you had Johnny at home and then COVID hit. Johnny still had the same freaking issues. Nothing has changed. But now he had to stay home with you in that little box. What took place? What happened? Did you deal with it? Of course you did. But how did you deal with it? Now I want you guys to have a crutch. If you want me to do any show, let me know, right? And I will do shows for you guys. I will do some research. I'll bring in some experts in, and I will talk about it and how to actually solve some issues. So, guys, I'm excited. I'm pumped up and everything else. I just wanted to give you an overview of why I started this program. What was my outcome? What was going through my mind? This right here is my first love. I do have a business program called the Dr. John Owen Method, and we focus on every area of your life, especially your business. So I have 2 different shows going on simultaneously, which I'm pretty happy about it because that's how my crazy brain works anyway. So guys, until the next time, guys, take care and God bless. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye for now.